Hello everyone, it's me again, your favorite host, Adeyemi Aziza Adedolapo.
Welcome to Heritage Dialogue Podcast.
You're welcome back to Heritage Dialogues Podcast. Our subscribers, thank you very much for showing up again. If you are new here, don't forget to click that subscribe button and of course, turn on all notifications because you're going to be loving our episodes. Today, we sit solemnly with what seems to be a trend, but it's quite sad that this particular trend is slowly eroding our lineage, the history that each of our names carry, the story that each African name tells. We're talking about the way African names are dying out. How did we even get here? Today, we now live in a world where you can't come out and identify as Chiwendu. Oh, people don't want to identify as Akoki. You don't even want to identify as Akonji because it's local. It's unpronounceable. It's what? I don't get it. That connects directly to your roots. It all started during the colonial period. During the transatlantic slave trade, where Africans were enslaved. The first thing that they were stripped of was their African name because it was said to connect them back directly to their ancestry. It helped them identify with their roots, and of course, they didn't want that, so they replaced their names with missionary names or even names or British names. They started calling them different names just to disconnect them from that ancestral lineage. Back then, it was a deliberate, intentional act of cultural erasure. But guess what? We also bought it. These names are now the ones that lead. Some people don't even know what names are connected to their roots. Some, they claim to be Igbo. Yes, they hear Chiwendu and they are like, sorry, where are you from? Oh my God, do you need me to knock your head? Ancestral names are just going to be abandoned like that. There were a lot of key players in this development. How did our African names suddenly become unpronounceable, uncivilized, too local? If it's not local, where should it come from? I don't get it. The number one key role player here is religion. People adopted Christianity, people adopted Islam, and so many other religions, But the truth is, and all of these religions truly came with different names as well. And as such, we have started pushing our own cultural names behind. Chiwendu is no longer a beautiful name. You can't be Ajike in peace. It's now a bad name. In Swana, just imagine. While the new names from each religion that we have all adopted carry identity, it defines us as a part of that new religion that we have actually adopted. But the truth is, it should not prompt us to abandon the names that we were bearing originally, our cultural names, our ancestral names, because they all carry stories, histories that may not be remembered if those names weren't drawn up from those histories. So what I'm saying in essence is that instead of abandoning our ancestral names because we are now Muslims, Christians, why not carry them together? Because given the degree of diversity that we have in every country in Africa today, and even Africa as a whole, you would understand that diversity is actually not a mistake in divine design. It is actually intentional. It is a design, you understand? So you know that diversity is not an accident. It's not a mistake. It's not something we should run away from. And as individuals, we can be diverse. A Muslim Yoruba, a Muslim Igbo, a Christian Hausa. You can embrace the diversity right from the time that we put our names together. Post-independence, something interesting had already happened. The political system was changing, but the cultural psychology did not fully change. So many parents have started believing that giving their children European names, Arabic names, or even names from other regions actually guaranteed a better future for their children. Wait a minute. And this happened because of the prestige that these names have accumulated over the years. You know, and you can't blame our people for doing this, because this was not just about being ignorant. It was a rational response. Giving European names, Arabic names, British names, American names to our children wasn't really from a place of ignorance, but rather it was a rational response to a system that has been created around favoring some certain identities. So you won't really blame us. After religion has created a precedent for this erosion of our ancestral names, you know what urbanization did? Oh, trust me, you're about to find out. Urbanization created a melting pot for quick, swift erosion of these our ancestral names. That Yoruba name is no longer fashionable in Lagos. That Nupe name is no longer beautiful in Lafiagi. Why? I can't be a Latundu in Ilorin again. Just imagine, as African cities are growing more cosmopolitan by the day and becoming more connected to the global world, the Western culture is now becoming, or is even safe to say has become, the new identity, the new indicator of modernity. I pour you sweet. And you must have been wondering, why has this one been boring us with African names, culture, and stuff? Well, it is important for us to know what we have been missing, because African names are not just names. They are either connected to circumstances of birth, family history, cultural heritage, connection to the very roots, and of course, connection to the ancestors. African names always hold meanings. You see, the Yoruba people always say this, that Ilelawo kato somo loruko. And then they went ahead to say again that Urukomo, Nijanomo. What this means is just that. The first one, simply put, it means that your background decides your name. And of course, the second one just means that your name then goes ahead to decide your fate out there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, look at beautiful names around the continent. Fandiwe, Kwame, Chiwendu, Chigozirim, Adidamola, Yon, Manzuma, One. All these names carry their own meaning, their weight, and of course, their connection to each cultural background in Africa. So, when these names disappear, they not only disappear, they disappear with all this cultural heritage, the worldview that comes with it, the connection that goes with it, and of course, ultimately changes the fate of the African child out there. Beautiful people, thank you very much for staying with us to the very end of this episode. If you have not subscribed, please endeavor to do so, and make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and of course, come back here next time, for it is not goodbye but see you again.